It's 9:30 in the morning, and already you've had a productive 2 hours of work. You're getting things done at an incredible pace, and nothing can stop you until it happens. The first email of the day trickles into your inbox, and the speakers of your computer make that noise, as well as your phone vibrating. Your attention is instantly shattered from the work that you're doing, and you slowly drift over to answer this email. It only takes you a couple of minutes to answer, but the momentum has been lost, and it'll take you at least 5 minutes to regain that momentum. But within that 5 minutes, another email comes into your inbox requiring even more of your time. Requiring even more of your time. Within this time, sorry, hang on one second, totally blank here. Within that 5 minutes, you get another email requiring even more of your time. And sorry, I'm totally drawing a blank here. It's okay. Anyways, okay, I'm going to start over. It's 9:30 in the morning. Jeez.
You got this.
Okay. Totally losing it here.
No
Okay. By the time you regain your momentum, that day, that productive morning becomes a long, unproductive day. Today I'm here to talk to you about how emails can disrupt your workflow and how to consider other people's time when writing those emails. I listened to a radio interview a couple of months ago with a guy who talked about this very issue. He had a very interesting quote that caught my attention, and it was that an email inbox is like an endless to-do list that anyone in the world can add a task to. With this idea, he went on to explain 10 rules that can help solve this problem of wasting time answering emails. So with that, my goal here today is to share those 10 tips with you in hopes that you can eliminate some of the time that you're wasting with other people and maybe in turn save yourself some time from emails that you're getting and have a more productive day. When looking into this, I found that on average, it takes people more time to respond to an email than it did to make the original email in the first place. With that, there's a fundamental problem with the way we're communicating with emails, and these 10 rules can help save that time. The first rule is respect the recipient's time. This is very basic, and this is the idea of the entire thing. But when you're writing your email, you want to respect the other person's time and make clear and concise points. It might take you a little bit more time for you to write the email, but the other person will definitely appreciate that. The second one is short or slow is not rude. Now, I don't totally agree with this. Slow and short is okay if you don't have an immediate answer, but it's okay to respond with a short message if you don't have an immediate answer, letting them know that you're going to get back to them with the correct answer. Third is to celebrate clarity. Have a clear and concise point in your subject, and if the email is more than 4 sentences long, maybe start it out with the first sentence stating exactly what your email is about. Also, try to avoid using fancy fonts and strange colors. Quash open-ended questions. It's asking a lot of someone to write a 4-paragraph email and end it with thoughts. This is going to take that person a long time to respond, and it's going to waste a lot of their time. Rather than asking them what their thoughts are, have clear and concise questions for them. Slash the surplus CCs. If someone no longer needs to be on an email, take them off. You're just creating clutter in their inbox and distracting them from the work that they need to get done. Tighten the thread. A lot of emails require the context in order to make sense. However, if some of that email thread no longer pertains to the email that you're writing, feel free to remove it, as it will only create more work for the person trying to figure out what you're saying. And attack the attachments. Sometimes people use their signatures as graphics, logos that are attachments, and this can often waste time because people might think there's an important attachment and they're going to waste time trying to open that attachment and see what it's all about. Also, try to avoid including any text in an attachment that could be included in the original email. Number 8 is give the gifts of EOM or NNTR. EOM stands for end of message, and I wouldn't recommend using it because I had no idea what it meant, and probably the person you're sending it to has no idea. So if you know that they know what it is, then go ahead and use it. And it can be used in the subject line. If you just have a few words to say to them, you can include it in the subject line, and then they don't even have to open the email to know what you're trying to say. NNTR stands for no need to reply. This can be helpful in letting the person know that they don't need to reply to your message, and that's just informative. Cut the contentless responses. If someone replies to you saying that they're available for lunch next Monday and that they're going to be able to meet you, you don't need to reply, "Thank you, I'll see you there." Sometimes it can be nice, but a lot of the times it's useless and it's going to take away their attention when that email comes into their inbox. And last but not least is to disconnect. Use that auto response in your email and take a email-free afternoon or weekend and to stop and smell the roses. Now, with these 10 rules, they will not work if only you do them. You need to share this information with the people that you constantly communicate with through email in hopes that it'll save you time and you can save them some time as well. Thank you very much.
We have 2 minutes on the clock to give thoughtful evaluations for